Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow. Actually, I think that is today Thursday. I don't know, but anyway, if today is Thursday, I think it is. This is actually a weekend reading because I won't be here tomorrow or Saturday, but I will be back Sunday night. Just so everybody knows. But even though I know the title right now says the 12th, I'm going to change that. This is a weekend reading, just so everybody knows. But hey there, Vicky, welcome. Alban, hello. Maribel, hello. CL, hello. Janet, welcome. Cheryl, Mia, Ruth, Lily, and Jalen, hello. Empress, Anise, Empressian, I can't even say that. Empress, you know who you are. Thank you. Tina, hello. CJ, hello. Sally, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Sarah, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Tiffany, hello. Thank you for being here. Brand new, hello. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Amelie, hello. And Christine, welcome. Thank you for being here. Queen J, hello. And Jose, hello. Cydia, hello. And Marie, welcome. Elizabeth, hello. Thank you for being here. Money Trends, welcome. And Donna, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to give everybody just like another minute-ish, maybe a little bit less, to jump in here. Then we're going to get started. Becca, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And welcome. I'm going to use the 5-cent tarot again because I love this deck. So this is the deck that we're going to use tonight, if you're wondering. But Claudia, hello. MGM, hello. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome. Nicole, hello. Rosa, hello. And B, hello. Thank you for being here. Marianne, hello. Welcome. And Robin, welcome. And Joni, hello. Lynn Jones, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. But all right, welcome everybody else. Now it's moving too fast, so that'll be that. But let's get started here. We're gonna start with Aries, and we are gonna go in order. Again, just for anybody who didn't hear, we are using the 5-cent tarot. This deck is, I think it's only sold on Etsy if you're wondering where to get this deck. But that's that. So let's see here what we have for everybody. Aries. Let's see here. Aries, you have the Knight of Wands and the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. This is like very quick success coming in for you here, Aries. Look at this, King of Pentacles. I like this energy for you. I feel like the Knight of Wands is you. I feel like it's your energy, and I feel like it's how you're showing up here, like in a very strong position. But I feel like you're in more of this, like, I almost get this, like, curiosity type energy off the Knight of Wands. But it's more like I feel like you're more in kind of like a, it's like you're in this more playful state is what I would say here with this Knight of Wands. That's the energy I'm feeling. But I feel like it's like you're more willing to just have playful experiences in your life at this time. I feel like this is going to lead to a lot of progress, but I'm also getting the word expansion, which we don't really use for the 2 of Wands necessarily. The 2 of Wands is more kind of like progress, although it kind of is expansion because it can be you getting out into the world or you having new experiences. So I do get this kind of like expansion energy, which is really kind of like more the which is really more the 3 of Wands type of energy, but I do get expansion here for you. You also have the 8 of Wands, so I do feel like things are speeding up for you, Aries. Even like your weekly reading, I did your mid-monthly reading this morning as well, and there was like a lot of stuff in there. That will be coming out this weekend, by the way, Aries, and there was like a lot of stuff in there about things speeding up very quickly. And also you had travel show up in your mid-monthly readings as well. I would say that if you're traveling, I'm getting that some of you could be traveling for like a family reunion or you're traveling back home, I feel, for some reason on this King of Pentacles. Not really what the King of Pentacles represents, but intuitively I feel that for some of you. For others, I feel that this is just talking about things speeding up. So I feel like things are improving or things will be moving forward very quickly with this 8 of Wands energy. And you do have this King of Pentacles here. I feel like you're gaining some sort of knowledge. The King of Pentacles, here's what's popping into my head, Aries. It's kind of a weird message. The King of Pentacles can be just a card of being good at something, or, it's like really a card of gaining a really great understanding of like a topic or a subject. And this is important for things like work. So I feel for some of you, maybe you're learning something new, or you're gaining some insight or some knowledge about something, and I feel this is I feel like it's making you more secure at work. So again, you've been getting these messages about becoming more valuable. It's like you're making yourself more valuable through education or through learning. And I feel for some of you, this is saying that maybe you're like kind of solidifying your position at work because you've made yourself more valuable here, Aries. I do feel love here as well. You have the Queen of Wands as well. I feel like saying like odd couple or something like that here for you, Aries. Hold on, I need water today, people. But I feel that there's like some sort of odd couple type situation. I think I feel like it works. So if you have new love coming in, I feel like it might be an odd couple, but I feel like it's fine. And I think there's like mutual attraction here as well. For others, I feel like there is a need to kind of be less rigid, although I feel like you are, because again, you have this childlike energy here with the Knight of Wands. I feel like saying when in doubt, just go to this Knight of Wands energy, being spontaneous, being playful, being willing to have certain experiences, being open to different ways of doing things. I feel like if you do that, that'll get you out of this rigid King of Pentacles energy. Especially if you're kind of looking to take charge on something, or if you're trying to develop something in your life, I feel like this playful energy is the kind of the state that you want to stay in at this time. But I don't know, really good Aries. I like it. So there you go. Thank you, Aries. Taurus. Let's see here, Taurus. Taurus. You have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Devil. It's like cutting something out here, Taurus, and the Ten of Cups, so that you can have happiness. I mean, wasn't this, I think, your weekly reading, or I don't remember which reading it was, but I think you recently had a reading that was all about cutting out something toxic so you can have something great. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, pretty much everything that you want in your life. So I feel for some of you, it's like you're cutting something out here with this Five of Swords energy. And I feel that this is a good thing for you. I feel like you need to be greedy on this Five of Swords. Five of Swords can be an energy of like, greedy, being greedy, all this other stuff. But for you, I feel like you need to embrace this energy. I feel this energy of like needing to do things for yourself with this energy. It's almost like you've been giving too much is the energy I feel. Mostly because this Nine of Swords. I feel like it's kept you in this state of being stuck in a nightmare here, Taurus. So I feel like a real need for you to take your own like power back here. I'm getting this like coping energy. That's like the best word I could use to describe it, Taurus, is like Nine of Swords can be an energy of just like coping with something. It's like you're just dealing with something here. But I feel like saying you don't have to, with the Devil here, I feel like you're saying you don't have to stay in this state right here, the coping energy of just like dealing with something, of just putting up with something. So I really get this feeling that you're no longer putting up with something here. It's like, look, this right here is a beetle. And I'm going to try to get it to focus. It's not going to focus, but it's got these like little grubs on its back here. So I feel for a lot of you that this Devil is saying that there's something that's like on your back. There's something that has been, hanging over your head, or there's been something hanging off of your back, right? That's been just a burden or has been a major challenge. And I feel like there is a need for you to set yourself free. There's a lot of freedom coming in for you here, but only in the release of whatever you are just kind of like putting up with. I feel sometimes like we do put up with certain things in our lives, and it's like we don't have to. So I really feel like you need to kind of let go of something that you really just don't need to hold on to here. Because you have the Ten of Cups and the Page of Swords. It's almost like you just need to experience this right here, the Ten of Cups. I feel that getting just a little bit of a taste of this Ten of Cups life is going to pull you right away from this Devil energy. For some of you, I do feel like the Devil could be a person, but I feel it's more of an energy. I feel like it's more of an experience because, again, it's popping into my head as something that you're coping with, something that's like hanging off of your back, or kind of something that's like over, kind of over your head in some ways. And so I feel like you're releasing this energy but it's an energy. I don't think it's like a thing, if that makes sense. And I feel this is what you need right here. is the Ten of Cups. Sometimes I think that the Ten of Cups is an energy of just needing to see that something is possible. It's like sometimes, the example I always give is the first guy to run the 4-minute mile, Roger Bannister or whatever. It's like before him, nobody had ever run the 4-minute mile. After him, everybody could run a 4-minute mile. He made it possible. So I feel like you're seeing something here with the Ten of Cups as possible. And it could be love. I do feel it could be love for some of you. Maybe you're seeing someone who has a happy family and you're like, you know what, they did it, so I can do it. So I feel that you are kind of seeing something as possible. It could be love, could be anything, could be business, whatever. The Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. So, again, I feel like you need to almost look for reasons to find something that you desire. It cracks me up because it's like, even looking at the comments, I have people who are all down in the dumps about love, who say they can never find a good person. Then I have like tons of people who tell me how they've been married to a good person for 30 years, or X, Y, and Z, whatever. So it's like there's two sides, right? And it's like, I feel like it really, for you, Taurus, it's like you're going to get whatever you look at. You are going to get whatever you see. So I feel like this Page of Swords is saying, change your vision. Look at things that you want to look at. Don't look at things that you don't want to look at, right? And I feel like that'll make things work out for you there, Taurus. I like this for you, Taurus. So thank you, Taurus. Gemini. Let's see here, Gemini. What we have for you. Gemini, you have the Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Moon here. I kind of like this for you, Gemini, actually. Yeah, King of Wands, you've been having a King of Wands show up in your readings quite a bit. So it could be a fire sign that's coming in for you in love. If not, I would say it's a King of Wands type of person. Probably someone successful. I would say someone who has like a big vision for life. Like they have probably, I feel this person has specific plans for their life here with the King of Wands. So it's like you're attracting a real king, and it could, whatever gender you're attracted to, doesn't matter. I feel like this person just has vision. I feel like they're kind of maybe like a born leader or something like that. So if you're looking for love, I do feel that this is love coming in for you here. For others, I do feel like there's a need to get away from this energy. Four Cups and the Moon. I feel like these two are connected. I feel like this is almost like it should be set up like this here. I feel like I'm going the wrong direction here, but I feel like these two should be over here, the Four Cups and the Moon, and the Ace of Cups should be over here. It's like sometimes I feel like you're over here in the Four Cups Moon energy, in this fearful place of maybe not knowing where things are going. I feel like you are sometimes maybe in a place where people are pulling you down with the Four Cups. Maybe you feel like, again, it's funny, there's a crab here. It's like a crab in a bucket, right? It's like if you've never seen a bunch of crabs in a bucket, right? A crab will try to get out, all the other crabs pull that crab back into the bucket. So for some of you, I feel like no matter what you try to do, you try to escape from, some sort of bucket in your life. And I feel that you keep getting pulled in with this energy. I feel like it's all in your mind with this Moon energy here. This Ace of Cups is saying that I feel like with like creativity, and really focus in energy with the Ace of Cups, you will be able to escape from all buckets. I don't think you'll even belong to a bucket with all the other crabs in life in general. So I feel for some of you, it's like sometimes you're over here, sometimes you're over here. I feel like you should stay more in this side of things with the Ace of Cups. I do feel for others that you are kind of, or have been, in a very, like, I feel this energy of like a repressed love state is what I would say to you. So I feel that maybe you have been with a person, or maybe you were in a relationship where I feel like there was a lot of like repressed energy just in general, like a lot of pent up energy as well. I feel this Ace of Cups is saying you're setting yourself free from that there. Yeah, you have the Emperor. Could have been with an Aries, or you're moving towards an Aries here is what I would say to you. So I feel for some of you, it's like you could be moving on to a person who's like, more of an Emperor-like energy, or you could be moving towards a person, moving away from an Aries energy, especially if you were dealing with this like repression kind of like energy here is what I feel for you. So I feel like for some of you, that's what you're dealing with here. For others, I feel like this is talking about the first steps. Ace of Cups is normally like a cup coming out of the clouds, and normally there's like a dove flying the Eucharist into the cup, and it's causing the cup to overflow. Every once in a while, I feel, especially when the Ace of Cups comes up with the Emperor, I feel like that is a clue that you should be taking a step towards something. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, if you're thinking about starting a business, if you're thinking about starting an exercise routine or anything at all, period, I would say this to me is a clue to get started. The Ace of Cups is like the offer. It's like the universe is saying like, hey, if you're thinking about doing something new, the universe is saying, take this cup because I'm offering it to you, something that's going to cause your cup to overflow. But the dove that is normally dropping the Eucharist into the cup is the first step. It's like you have to take the first step to make your cup overflow, if that makes sense. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying it's time to get started with this energy. And again, you have the King of Wands here, so I do feel like this could be... a fire sign coming in for you if you're looking for love. For others, I feel like this is you taking the lead on something, probably taking the first step here with this energy. So I feel like you're taking the first step to be successful here with this Ace of Cups energy. But there you go. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer, let's see what we have for you here, Cancer people. Cancer, you have the Star, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Swords here. This is a wish coming in for you here. Three of Swords. I feel like you're getting a second chance, which is, it immediately jumped into my head that for some of you, that I feel like you've been heartbroken because you feel like you missed out on an opportunity here, Cancer. And it's like you're getting an opportunity, I feel, with this energy. So I feel for some of you Cancers out there, it's like you're getting a second chance to try something again. I normally wouldn't say that on this with these cups. Look at this, 3 cups. Very interesting here. This is, I feel like this is a second chance here. For some of you, I feel that this was an ending in a relationship. It feels like one of those temporary endings, kind of like in middle school, where you break up with someone for a day and then you get back together because you're in middle school. I feel you have the Three of Cups here. I'm getting something about gossip. I feel for some of you, it's like someone or other people could have gotten involved in a relationship that you were in, and I feel this is a second chance in a relationship sense. So that's for some of you. For others, I feel this is in work or business, and I feel that for some of you, that in work or business, you are getting a second chance here with this Three of Cups energy. For some of you, I'm getting like a staycation as well, because I'm getting something about alone time popping into my head for you here, Cancer. Yeah, you have the Queen of Cups. This is you showing up here. Could be you. And I'm getting like a very calming energy off this card. And I keep getting the words alone time popping into my head. So I feel for some of you, you could be getting some alone time or focusing on getting some alone time. So to me, this could be like a vacation or something like that. So that's what I feel for you here, Cancer. For others, I just feel something about hope or faith coming in here. I was getting second chance on this Star card here. Something about a second chance coming in for you, and I feel that it's almost like you've gone through these stages, is what I feel here. It kind of looks like a wheel here, and I feel like this wheel is, spinning on the Star card, even though that's not what the Star card represents, but I read intuitively anyway. But I feel that you've gone through these feelings of like sadness, loss, grief, and it's not even like the 7 stages of grief or whatever, whatever it is. I feel like you've gone through like multiple stages of something here, but it's like you're on your way back up. So I do feel there's like a second chance here. For some of you, you have healed, and you have the Six of Wands. It's like good news coming in for you here. So I do feel there is good news coming in for you here, Cancer. Probably after a heartbreak. Like I said, I feel like if you went through a heartbreak, it was because either too many people got involved in a situation, too many people stuck their nose where it didn't belong, Cancer, and, there was gossip in this energy. For others, I feel that there was just a breakup and there could be a coming back together. I feel some of you feel excluded from something. I'm getting weird words for you as always, Cancer. So I feel some of you feel like excluded, or you feel like you maybe don't belong in a certain situation. But it's like that is healing. Like if you have been feeling left out, maybe it's at work. Like, maybe in work you feel like you don't belong to the group, at work, or Maybe you feel like you don't belong to a group of people. I feel there's a healing coming in for you with this Three of Cups. It's like things are coming back together, but I feel like you have felt very left out with this Three of Swords energy. Like I said, the good news is I feel like you're healing this, Cancer. So I do like to see that. Yeah, you have the Page of Wands here, and I just feel self-discovery, like I said, because I do feel like alone time would be very beneficial for you here, Cancer. Especially with this, the Page of Wands is a card of discovery, but I feel like self-discovery. It's like there are things that you have to discover about yourself, and I feel that could be very healing. That could be, just a good thing for you. Could help you kind of have like some sort of reunion here, or it could help you to belong to a group here, Cancer. So love it. Thank you, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you here. Leo people, and Leo. Let's see here, Leo. What's going on for you? Leo, you have the Hangman, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Wands here, Leo. So this is like a heavy energy, is what I would say to you. I feel like you're busy for the most part. In a lot of ways, I feel like some of you could just be experiencing busyness with this energy. Yeah, clarifying with the Hermit curveball, Leo, you keep getting the Hermit. I keep saying that the Hermit, which I just dropped, is an energy of kind of like soul searching. I feel like you're trying to find your inner voice here. I do feel for some of you, there has been a pause. I get procrastination here on the Hangman as well. So it's like you're waiting for something to progress. The Hierophant is something you have learned, I feel. I also feel like this is something, because you have the Hermit, which I dropped on the ground. I'm looking right at it here, Leo. I'm going to get it in a second. But I feel that the Hermit is saying that there's something that you have to let out with this Hierophant. Hierophant is a card of wisdom, but to me, it can represent kind of like repressed wisdom, not letting something out, not sharing something with the world, which I feel would be very beneficial for you here. Maybe because it's a big responsibility with the Ten of Wands. It's like sometimes there are things that maybe we know, and maybe sharing that information could be a big responsibility. Or it's like maybe you know something at work, and maybe because you know it, they want to put you in a management position, and we don't always want that. Ten of Wands can come up when we could like get a raise or promotion at work or in business, and it's like maybe we don't actually want the extra responsibility. So I do feel like for some of you, this is something you have to think about with this energy. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords here as well. This could be fierce, is what I would say to you. I'm getting the word confession on this card as well. We'll talk about this in a minute, but for some of you, I feel there could be some fears around taking on more responsibility. I feel like it'll lead to more success here, Leo. So I would go for it. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands kind of says you're protected, and Nine of Wands also says that you need to get more attention. Nine of Wands to me is my card of recognition and achievement. I love the Nine of Wands for getting attention, standing out, especially in work or business. So it's a really good card for that. So I feel like some of you need to take bigger risks here. It's kind of like a card of having a very strong will, It's a card of really just going for things and not giving up. So I feel like for some of you, you need to keep pushing. It's like the card of resilience as well, is another word that's popping into my head. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like keep pushing with this energy. Hold on one second, Leo. And I'm back because I dropped your Hermit, and you keep getting the Hermit card, and I keep saying to you, Leo, that I feel there are a lot of opportunities for you to kind of like show off your knowledge. I feel like there are a lot of opportunities for you to show the world something with this energy, and I feel like you need to kind of put it out there. I do feel like some of you are feeling like alone and isolated, but only because you've climbed to the top of a mountain. The only reason the Hermit is a card of isolation is because he's done something that maybe nobody else has done before. So it's like you're the only person that's done it. And that's why there's they say it's lonely at the top or whatever, Leo. And that's kind of like what's popping into my head with this card for you is like, yeah, it might be lonely, but I feel like you're at the top with this energy. So I definitely like this energy for you here, Leo. I feel like I feel like you need to realize that you're kind of like at the top. I'm getting something about a confession here on the Seven of Swords. Justice is like an apology coming in for you here, Leo. That would make sense. I feel like some of you could be getting an apology, or somebody could be confessing something to you here with the Seven of Swords. I feel like it's a truth that's coming out. As I always say, it's like, people always ask me when are they going to get closure. I'm always like, are you sure you want closure? So, I always make the joke. It's like, if your ex-boyfriend comes back and tells you that he cheated on you with your mom, your sister, and your cousin, it's like, do you really want to hear that? Probably not. So I always tell people, be careful what you wish for, especially with closure. It's like sometimes someone who leaves you is just a jerk. It's just that simple. That's all you need to know, right? It's like you don't need to know all the other stuff that they did. So I would be careful in this situation, especially if someone is coming in. I do feel like something is weighing on a person's conscience here, Leo. So, in a lot of ways, somebody could have a very guilty conscience, I feel, and that could be why they're trying to let something out. But it's like they're still an adult. They still did something that was probably tricky or sneaky or anything like that with the Seven of Swords. For others, I feel that this is balance just coming in for you here. So, I like it. There you go. Thank you, Leo. Virgo. Let's see what we have for you here. Virgo people and Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the World, the Five of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune here. I think there's a lot of luck coming in for you here, Virgo. I feel like saying bonus as well. You have this Beyond card. I feel like there could be some sort of bonus. Some of you could be getting a bonus at work or in business, of course. So that would be nice if you're looking for like a raise or promotion. I definitely get that type of energy for you here. For others, I feel like you're trying to end a cycle. The World is a card of completion, the Wheel of Fortune. But when I get the World and the Wheel of Fortune together, to me, this is like trying to end a cycle. Trying to have a birth. The World is kind of like a birth card. I always say the World is a card of being stuck in the squeeze, like trying to get popped out the other side, Virgo. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're trying to be born into a new life with this energy. I feel like for some of you, you have the Two of Swords, like wondering if you should, kind of take a risk here. With this card, I feel like you need to make a decision with the Two of Swords. We're going to come back to your first three cards here, Virgo, in just a second. I feel like you need to move towards something new. Page of Pentacles. To me, this is like an opportunity for you, Virgo. I feel like there could be like a new opportunity. I mean, you always get the same reading, basically, that you need to take some sort of leap of faith. And you even have the Beyond card here. So it's like you need to go beyond where you have been before. And the Two of Swords literally says that. But I do feel like you need to make a decision here. Page of Pentacles is a new beginning. And it's also like a very solid foundation, or it's like building a solid foundation. So I feel some of you are building a solid foundation towards something new. But there is conflict here. Five Wands. Five Wands here is like kind of fearing conflict, fearing something. I'm getting something about agreements popping into my head here, Virgo. For some of you, I feel you could be fearing that people won't agree with the things or the changes that you're making in your life. For others, I feel that, you could be just afraid of what other people think. I feel like you need to do it anyway with this Five Wands energy. Take the risk. I used to call Five Wands Indiana Jones, Virgo. It's like a card of... it is a card that represents conflict and competition, but I always say the people on this card, they are not fighting, they are training. I mean, they are fighting, but they're learning how to fight. They are fighting because they are training. And I feel for some of you, this is saying that you need to kind of take the risk because there is like treasure. Indiana Jones, that's why I call it that. It's like you're going through something crazy so you can experience something much better so that you can get your rewards. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like a very lucky card. And I feel like there's a lot of luck for you here. The Wheel of Fortune is also your personal vision for your life. Whenever I get a card like this and a card like this right here, this Beyond card is a card of like kind of your soul. It's like your soul's purpose, your soul's desire, like what you desire to have in your life or where you see your life going. And I feel like you see your life going in a much deeper place, like a much deeper direction. It's like there's more that you want with this energy here. So I feel like you need to kind of like take a risk. I do feel you're being guided at this time with the Beyond card as well. This card, even right here, it says higher, the word higher being on the card right here, but it's almost like a card of guidance. So I do feel you're being guided here, but probably by your higher self. I mean, it's probably you that is just guiding yourself at this time here, Virgo. So I definitely like to see that for you here. I feel for others, I feel like you need to use your vibes here. I feel like you need to keep it positive with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you need to take control of the wheel as well. The wheel is always spinning, but we control the wheel with our vibrations. So I feel like you need to keep it positive here. I feel like you really need to kind of go for something. There's something that is your destiny here. I do feel like some of you have experienced some sort of loss or a challenge here with this energy. For some of you, I feel like it's like the loss of freedom. But maybe this is like because of coronavirus or something like that. It's like you've lost the ability to feel free, or maybe you've been stuck for some time because of the whole beer bug situation. But I feel like you're kind of like setting yourself free now, or you need to, with the Two of Swords here. And you have this Page of Pentacles. So like I said, there's definitely a new beginning coming in for you here. Yeah, I feel like you're finally being clear with this energy. You have the Queen of Swords here, so I feel like you're very clear on the things that you need to do at this time. I feel like you're also, for some of you, I feel like you're getting messages as well with the Queen of Swords. Like this could be in your dreams or your daydreams that you're getting intuitive hits. So I would trust your messages with this energy. For others, I do feel something about love here. I feel like you're really focusing on yourself though first. So I feel for some of you, it's like you're very focused on maybe healing yourself or improving yourself before you go and look for love with the Strength card here. The Strength card is a card of like self, it's like a card of self-mastery, mastering yourself, healing yourself, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. So it's like some of you maybe are trying to get to a certain point before you allow love into your life. I don't know. Love it. Thank you, Virgo. Libra, let's see what we have for you, Libra people, and Libra. Libra, you have the King of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Messenger here. It's true love coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there could be true love coming in for you. Could be a fellow air sign or someone who has like heavy air in their chart. But I do feel like it's someone who's probably older than you, someone who's very determined, very disciplined as well. Could be someone who's like an authority figure, I feel. Meaning, like, I feel like they have a job that is like an authority type position, like they're a manager or they're like a leader in business or something like that. So I feel for some of you are attracting someone here. I feel like they're very kind, caring, compassionate. King of Cups. I feel like you always get this combination, the King of Cups with the King of Swords, Libra. So I do feel that this is someone who's very like kind, caring, compassionate, someone who wants to be with you, someone who wants to take care of you, all that other good stuff. So definitely love, I feel, coming in for you. I think this person is delivering you a message here with the Messenger card. So it's like this is a divinely guided situation that I do believe is coming in for you with the Messenger card here, because the Messenger card is like a card of your spirit guides delivering messages, but I feel like it's like your spirit guides and a person's spirit guides are guiding the two of you together. So I do feel this is love coming in for you. For others, I do feel that some of you are very, very focused on the Ten of Pentacles energy. The Ten of Pentacles is like building long-term wealth. Some of you, this could be financial. For others, it could just be any type of security that you can possibly imagine. So I feel for some of you, you could just be building like long-term security, but it could be like with friends, with family. You could be building a family. You could be doing everything. You could be doing all that. You could be trying to build a bunch of financial wealth. You could be, but also trying to build a family and everything like that. To me, I think, I usually feel that the Ten of Pentacles is more of a card of, kind of really building a lot of security in your life. So I feel that some of you are doing that with the Ten of Pentacles energy here. I do feel for some of you, it's like something is breaking apart here. I don't feel like this is a bad thing here as well. I'm getting the word diluted, but it's almost like poison. I feel for some of you that there's something that was toxic in your life, like a person or something, but it's almost like I see their energy being diluted. Like I feel like water, so it's like maybe you were dealing with like a very concentrated energy, if that makes sense, and it could be a person. For some of you, I feel like this is in work or business here. Yeah, it's almost like there's something that is smooth. It's not really smoothing things out. I feel like the toxic energy is still there, but it's being diluted is what I'm getting with this King of Swords here as well. So if you're dealing with like a person who is toxic, or if you're dealing with a group of people who are toxic, I still don't think it's a perfect situation, but I do feel, that things, that the energy is being kind of diluted. It's almost like things are being, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is here, made weaker. I don't know, Libra, but I like it. I feel like it's a good thing for you for sure. For others, I feel like this is someone very strong that's coming in for you as well. If you're looking for love, I feel like it's someone who's just, they have like a lot of inner strength, and I think the one thing that will stand out to you if this is a person who's coming in for you is that, like, I think they don't even, it's like they don't need to prove anything with their words. I feel like everything they do, they prove with their actions. It's like one of those types of people, that you could be encountering here, where it's like, I feel like you just find things out about them, but in a good way. And it's like they don't tell anybody, and it's like they don't do this on purpose. It's like they do things because it's who they are. So it's like maybe you find out that they make a bunch of money, but I don't think they have to tell you they make a bunch of money. They just show you, or it just is, So it's like the type of person, they don't need to tell you anything. They just are who they are. And I feel like that could be what's attracting you to this person. Just in general, it's like they are a person of their word, but I don't even think they use words. I think they know how to talk. Of course, they're a swords card here, but I feel like they're just all action, and I think that's a good thing for you here, Libra. Yeah, Six of Cups, soulmates. So definitely soulmate love if you're looking for love here, Libra. So I like this. This looks good. Very innocent. Like I said, I feel like this person is very serious, but I feel like they're very. It's like they know how to be serious. I feel like they also know how to have a fun. They have a soft side with that King of Cups. Very compassionate, kind, caring, energy, and you have the Six of Cups as well, childlike energy. So very playful. I think this is a good person if this is love coming in for you. For others, this is obstacles being removed from your life. I love the Six of Cups. It's a gift from the universe, and the gift that we usually receive from the Six of Cups is obstacles being removed from our path. So it's almost like you're being set free here, Libra. Love it. Looks amazing. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you here, Scorpio people. What is going on for you? Scorpio, this looks really, really good. You have the Universe card. This card just says infinite growth at the top of the card here. You have the Sun and the Knight of Cups. Definitely could be a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you in love here. Yeah, probably after a period of sadness. I feel like this person, if there's new love coming in for you here, I feel like this person almost, I don't think they really suck the pain away from like anything from the past, but I do feel like they make things better in a certain way. So definitely could be love coming in for you here. Like probably a Knight in Shining Armor with the Knight of Cups. I feel like you were dealing with someone in the past who you had to worry about, is the word I'm getting on the Five of Pentacles. I feel like that you were constantly worrying about this person. They were always off doing something, and I feel like it was probably, you really felt the loss with this person as well. But with this person, I feel this is a new person that's coming into your life, and I feel like it just has an easier flow to it. I feel like it's like a true Knight in Shining Armor as well. So if you're looking for love, I feel like this is new love coming in for you. For others, I feel this energy of like evolution. I feel like you're going through an evolution, or you're going through significant changes here, Scorpio. And I feel like this is a good thing for you as well. I feel that with this first card, I'm getting something about like taking a step backwards. I feel for some of you, it's like maybe you've been trying to, with this energy here, this first card, I feel like maybe you've been trying to improve something in work or business. I feel like you thought you were taking a step back forwards by changing something, but maybe it kind of set you back. And I'm putting that in quotation marks because I don't really feel like it did set you back. It's like maybe you're like, oh, I know, I'm going to change something in work. Maybe you started making less money, or I'm going to change my business. And I feel like it kind of felt like it set you back, but I actually feel it was part of this like evolution, this change that you're going through here with this card. And I feel like there's a lot more happiness coming in for you with the Sun. The only thing is that the Knight of Cups can represent inconsistency. It's like I'm getting something about your I feel like your vision is very clear. It's like you see something that you want. I feel like you're having a hard time getting the words out, like describing like what you want here, Scorpio. So it's like maybe you want to start a knitting business, or who the hell knows, right, Scorpio? But I feel like you're having a hard time explaining it to people, is what I'm getting here. Same thing in work. I feel like maybe you've been having a hard time describing to people, like your boss or whatever in work, like what you want to do. So it's almost like your vision has been a little bit out of reach here with this energy. I feel like this is like back to the drawing board energy with the Seven of Wands, because I feel that the Seven of Wands is just saying that you're going to have to try like multiple different ways to get something to be successful here. So that's kind of like what I feel like you're doing. I feel like you're just trying multiple different ways to get things to work with this Seven of Wands energy. Seven of Wands, card of perseverance as well, kind of like the Nine of Wands. So I feel like if you're trying to get a point across, just don't give up with this energy here, Scorpio, is what I would say to you. Yeah, you have the Magician. Again, this Magician is a spider, and it's like got all these legs. So I feel like there are multiple ways. I keep getting something about trying to present something in work or business keeps popping into my head. And I feel like this is saying that there are like multiple ways that you could present something here. I do feel like you need to like kind of concentrate. I'm getting the word concentration with the Magician. So I feel like you need to really concentrate on something that you're working on here, especially if it's like a project. For others in love and business, again, I feel like there's a need to concentrate here. I'm getting something about needing to be resourceful here as well. In love, kind of weird message. Lovers, right here, I do feel there's a partnership coming in for you. Again, Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. But what is the challenge here? I keep getting a challenge here in this situation. Maybe you have this person on a pedestal, or they have you on a pedestal. As I always say, communication with the Empress card. It's like, when I ask the question, what is a challenge? I'm feeling some sort of blockage between you and someone else. For some of you, I feel like it could be distance here as well. There's like some sort of choice that needs to be made, I feel, with the lovers. But I'm seeing this as a blockage just in my head. And the other thing I will say is that the lovers could say that you're dealing with a person who has a person as well, or you have a person, Scorpio. So that could be part of the blockage. But I really feel the blockage is either distance, or somebody in the connection is putting the other person kind of like on a pedestal with the Empress energy. And I feel like you need to not do that. I feel like you just need to just be cool with this person here, Scorpio. For some of you, it could be them, It's like maybe they're putting you on a pedestal. So again, if you're interested in someone who you feel like is putting you on a pedestal, just be like, I'm just a normal person like you. Like, you don't have to treat me like this, because I feel like it's getting weird, especially if you're in this, or if you're dealing with this right now. For others, again, I feel like this is a person who will be coming in for you here, and I feel like a quick conversation will kind of stop it, and I feel there will be a really good, I feel like it'll just be a really happy relationship. But again, it's kind of like one of those weird situations is what I would say to you here with this card. Yeah, I feel like maybe things that you need to take your time here. The Knight of Swords is like a kind of an energy of maybe moving. So like I said, there could be distance in this situation as well, is what I'm feeling with this card. So that's what I feel for you. And I feel like if you stay focused and you kind of like move towards this person, I feel like things will be fine. Again, you do have the Five of Pentacles here, but I feel like this is talking about something from the past where there was a lot of reasons to worry in a relationship. So I feel like you had a lot of reasons to worry. We have 1,111 people here, so 1111 here, Scorpio, as well. I feel for some of you, 1111 could be important. I think I said that in your weekly reading as well. But I feel this is saying you were constantly worrying about a person from the past. That could be the other part of the problem with this new person, is that because you were worried about the person from the past, it's like now you're putting all the old stuff on the new person. I would say don't do that with this energy. Definitely a lot of wishes coming in for you here with this Nine of Cups. There's like, this is like a wish or a dream come true coming in for you here. I like it. I do feel like gratitude is going to be very important for you with the Nine of Cups here. This has come up for like 3 sides just in the mid-monthly readings. The word gratitude has come up several times. The gratitude cards, there's like, in those oracle decks I use, there's like 1 million gratitude cards. So I feel like gratitude will be a good thing for you. Not because, like, I feel like for no real reason other than it will have you focusing on the right things, So that's what I would say here with the Nine of Cups. But I don't know, love it. Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Also, just so everybody knows, as of tomorrow, all the weekly readings will be up on the channel. So I just have fire signs will be going up tomorrow. Also this weekend, the mid-monthly readings will be going up on the channel as well. So definitely keep an eye out for those. Also on top of all that, I will be back on Sunday. Just so everybody knows, I won't be here tomorrow or Saturday. I will be back on Sunday. But let's see what we have for you here. Sagittarius. I need like 2 more shuffles here, Sagittarius, and we will be good to go, Sagittarius. I think 1 more shuffle here, Sagittarius, and let's see here. Sagittarius. Let's see. Sagittarius. Sag, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Five of Swords here. I feel like saying be careful of your knees. So, and you have the King of Pentacles. I don't know. It popped into my head, so I'm going to say it. I would be careful of your knees or something like that. If you're, like, I would be careful of getting injured just in general. I don't think it's something to be paranoid about, just something I would pay attention to. No running or anything weird like that, or just pay attention, if you're running or something like that. Or if you're, lifting any boxes or anything. It's popping into my head, so I have to say it. For others, there's some sort of goal that you're trying to achieve here. Other people do not agree. This comes up for every single reading that I've ever done for you, Sagittarius. There's something that you want to do here with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a disagreement. On a very simple level, Five of Swords is some sort of disagreement. Intuitively, I feel this is a disagreement that you're having with other people in your life in general. And I feel like the disagreement is that their vision doesn't match with your vision. But I feel like it's your life. As I always say to you, Sagittarius, I feel like you need to live your own life with this energy. With the King of Pentacles. So I feel there's a very strong need for you to kind of like pay attention to what you want, not what everybody else wants with this King of Pentacles. For like the longest time, I've had this energy. I don't know, part of me feels like some of you are dealing with a person who's trying to live your life. It's like, I feel like they're trying to do things here. This could manifest in a couple different ways, Sagittarius. For some of you, I feel like it's family. It's like maybe your family wants you to go to college or something like that. And so they're trying to get you to go to college, but maybe you want to do something else, right? I always get that story for you because you always get cards of education here. And the King of Pentacles is a card of education because it represents gaining a certain understanding, as I always say, so it can represent education. For others, I feel like it's like a person that you're dealing with. And it's like I feel like they're trying to get you to, it's like they don't want to lose you. So I feel like they do weird things to make sure that they think it's to make sure that they don't lose you. But I actually feel like it's pushing you away here with this Five of Swords energy because I am getting a disagreement here. It's almost like they're doing things, it's like so that you don't leave. I don't think you would leave in the first place, but I feel like this, you could be dealing with a person who has like attachment issues or something like that. Maybe they grew up in a childhood like where their parents left or one of those things, and it's kind of feels like this person is almost a lonely person as well. So I feel like they do things so that people don't leave them, but in doing that, I feel like they push everybody away. So that's like the feeling that I get here for you. I feel like you need to trust your intuition. I mean, in a lot of ways, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist. I feel like this person needs therapy. So, for some of you, maybe you need to go to counseling with this person or something if you're married to them. Or if you're dealing with this energy here, is what I would say to you. For others, I am getting something legal here. I feel like if you're dealing with something legal, it's involving inheritance or something to do with property is popping into my head as well. So you could be dealing with a legal situation. King of Pentacles, inheritance or property is popping into my head with this card. I feel like some of you, that's what you're dealing with this King of Pentacles energy. I feel like there will be a settlement here in this situation, is what I would say to you. Knight of Cups is a proposal. So if you're dealing with something legal, to me, this would be a settlement that you are receiving, a settlement offer. I don't think it's a settlement because I feel like it's an offer. So you can either choose to accept it or not, obviously. So what I would say to you is that it will probably, I would accept it. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, right? So, listen to your lawyer or whatever if you're involved in something legal. It would say that the Knight of Cups kind of says that if you're dealing with something legal, that this offer that you could be receiving would just remove the situation from your life once and for all. So it's kind of like one of those things. It's like you don't have to accept it, but it would be nice to get rid of it, whatever it is that you're dealing with. For others, I feel like this is some other type of offer that you're receiving, and it could be to maybe it's like at work. Maybe you had problems at work, and it could be a settlement at work. Maybe it hasn't reached like a legal level yet. Here, Sagittarius. Maybe it's just like at some sort of mediation level, I feel. And I would accept the settlement because I feel like it'll just get out of your life, is what this is saying. And so that would probably be pretty good for you. For others, I do feel there's love coming in, but I feel like all this is, like, I feel like everything, I'm trying to get the word. I have a word that's popping into my head, but I just can't get I can't get the word. Like, it's not there. I feel like everything is kind of like on the back burner. That's the type of energy. It's like all this stuff is kind of in limbo. Everything here, including love. I feel like for some of you, Like love is in limbo as well. So I do feel like you're almost in this like state of purgatory, right? Where it's like you're kind of in this in-between world right now, Sagittarius. I feel like for some of you, you could feel like you're in an in-between world right now as well, where it's like you're not really like moving forward, you're not really moving backwards, and things just are, you know? And that's kind of like the energy I feel here. And I do feel like it's going to change because you have the King of Pentacles here, yeah, and the Hermit. Yeah, this could be like a pause from the universe or like a break from the universe here, Sagittarius. For me, a break from the universe can be one of those situations where it's like the universe gives us a break so that even though it doesn't, usually a break from the universe sucks, by the way, Sagittarius. Usually a break from the universe, it's like we kind of are just given everything that we need to survive, right? But it's like the bare minimum, and it's the universe like saying, I want you to focus on yourself. And so the universe does that in like the hardest way possible, right? And that's what I feel for you here. But I like this. I feel like things are finally kind of getting to this place where things are changing with this energy. The Hermit, another card of loneliness as well. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with a person who's very lonely, and it's like on the inside. They could be with you, but I feel like they feel lonely. I feel like it's just how they are. With this energy again, so you know it is what it is, right, Sag? But that's what I have for you. So there you go. Thank you, Sag. Let's see what we have for you here, Capricorn people. Capricorn, you have the Five of Wands, the Empress, and the Beyond card here. So this Beyond card is a card, it's like an oracle card that's in this deck. I feel like you're attracting a lot of abundance into your life here. And you have the Nine of Swords as well. For some of you, hey, I feel like this could be a temporary situation, but I mean, like, you could be getting a temporary position at work or in business. So if you're looking for a job, I always say, every once in a while, the Nine of Swords can represent a temporary position coming in work, and it could turn into something full-time. So whenever I get the Nine of Swords, if you need a job or if you need work, the Nine of Swords is very specific. It says there could be a job that comes up that's just temporary right now. But what you don't know is that it could become something full time with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a temporary situation, but with a card like this, with the Empress, it could represent like a job that turns into something full time that starts out temporary. It can also represent holiday work as well, or seasonal work. So there might be a seasonal position that you accept with the Nine of Swords, and then you do such a great job that it becomes permanent. So I would go for it with this energy if you're being presented with anything here, Capricorn. For others, I feel like people are fighting over you. So some of you could have kind of like two people who are interested in you here, and there could be some fighting energy, so I feel that for some of you. For others, I feel like you're really just diving into your creativity here. The Five of Wands is like I do feel like you're a little bit conflicted with this energy, because I feel for some of you, it's like you are feeling like not cooperating. Is what I feel here, Capricorn. I feel like you want to work on something on your own. So this is like one of those things. I would say the best way I could describe the energy I'm feeling off this is Pisces. I'm a Pisces, right? The Five of Wands is like I feel like you're agreeing to things and then immediately you're regretting it, right? I'm a Pisces. My friends are always like, hey, let's go out. I'm always like, yes. And then, I get to the day where it's like time to go out and I'm like, no, I don't want to go out, right? So I get that. That's the best way I could describe this energy. I feel like you're being like made offers, like even in work or business, and people are like, hey, we want to work on a team with you. And then you're like, crap, I just rather work on this on my own. So I do feel like some of you could be regretting kind of teaming up with people. I feel like there could be a lot of abundance in working with other people. I just feel like energetically, maybe you're wanting to work on your own. It's like you just want to do things on your own at this time. But I do feel like working with other people would be very beneficial. I do feel like you're being guided at this time, but towards what here? Success, major success here. Eight of Pentacles is like doing a good job. So I feel for some of you, you're being guided towards a good job or being able to do a good job in work or business here. And I really like this for you here. So I feel that there is a lot of success coming in for you with the Eight of Wands energy. I feel like you've been learning for a very long time and probably don't even realize it. I've been getting this message for you for a while that, again, that you could be connecting the dots now from based off of everything that you've been going through in the past. And, Steve Jobs says you can only connect the dots looking back, right? And I feel like you're kind of starting to connect the dots. Like you're starting to realize why you had to go through certain situations. Yeah, even I've done like 2 readings for you. I titled them both the same thing over the past like 2 months, and it was I titled them something like, this is why you had to go through this, or something like that. That was the title of the videos. And I feel like you're starting, and the reason is, I feel like you are starting to see why you had to go through certain things that you had to go through, but it was so that you could learn. Eight of Pentacles is an apprenticeship. Eight of Pentacles is also material success on the horizon, meaning that you will, based off of what you have learned through challenges and learning situations, it's like you get all the rewards in the near future. So it's like you're finally seeing rewards. And this could be in any area of your life. It could be financial, and it could also be in love as well. It's like you've gone through a lot of things in love, and it's like now you're finding something good. I feel like saying don't give up now. Nine of Swords. It's like don't give up before you get the rewards, right? I always say at the end of pain is success. 12 people here, by the way, at this time when I said that, Capricorn. So I feel for a lot of you, this is saying like don't quit on something. Don't quit on love because you've been through a lot of bad love stuff, because I feel like it's like you won't get your reward. It's like you have paid the universe for something. That's what the Eight of Pentacles says. The Eight of Pentacles says you have paid through the universe for something through learning experiences, right? So it's basically saying you've paid for it already. Don't send it back, whatever you ordered. And it's like maybe a long time ago you told the universe I want love. I feel like this is saying don't send it back because a bunch of past bozos. It's like that was just your tuition. That's what you just had to pay for. For others, same thing in work or business. It's like you could be getting a job offer. I feel like this is saying don't send it back because this is your reward from the universe here with the Eight of Pentacles. So I really like this. It's almost like you're getting your gift from the universe. But again, I feel like you have paid for this through lessons and things like that. But thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see here, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the moon, the Four Cups, and the unknown. Well, I get this like blank slate type energy here as well. Three of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you're starting over, like in life in general. So I don't know. I feel like you're kind of like, starting something over here. The moon is like you being willing to, I feel like you are willing to moon. I feel like you are willing to go through the moon period. The moon, I love the moon personally. The moon, I am a Pisces, but the moon represents Pisces. It can represent illusions, fantasies, fears, and all sorts of stuff. But to me, the moon represents a period after a full moon, and it represents a period of innovation. You are Aquarius. You are the innovator. This is where you live, right here in this zone. And you have the Four Cups. I feel like too many disappointments on the Four Cups. Things aren't looking how you want them to look. And with this unknown card, I feel like you rather choose like darkness to like what you have been experiencing so far. Very weird message. I'm going to try to break that one down for you, Aquarius. I feel like your life has been maybe just not what you thought it would be at this time, and I feel like you're just willing to kind of go back to the drawing board. It's like you're saying to yourself, you know what, I'd rather just completely start from scratch than keep living what I've been living so far. I feel like you're like getting bit by this like curiosity bug with the unknown card here. It's like you're just willing to experience something new at this time. I just feel like saying the time is right. It's like you're just willing to go out there and have new experiences. I feel like you're willing to get out into the world and see new things. And this could be like people. Maybe you're ready to move on to a new person. It could be where you live. You could be just saying, I'm ready to move. Eight of Wands, clarifying here, Aquarius. So you could be just saying it's time for me to move. It's time for me to move on. Same thing in job as well. It's like maybe you're just starting over. And in a lot of ways, I feel like you're being very imaginative at this time. But I also feel like if you're changing jobs, you're probably starting something completely new. Like maybe you're starting a job that you've never done before, or you're experiencing a business that you've never done before. It's like you're really, I feel a major kind of innovative energy with this moon card here. And I do like that for you. So I do feel this is good. I'm getting something about a spark here in love. I'm going to put this Eight of Wands down real quick. Hangman. Some of you could be attracting a Pisces into your life here. I don't really know how I feel about Pisces, Aquarius. I mean, I don't trust sun sign compatibility at all. I mean, really, I feel like sun sign compatibility is mostly BS in the first place, because I've met so many people that are not compatible that are like a perfect match. So that's what I'd say here. But I do feel like it could be a Pisces coming in for some of you in love. Somebody's stalling though. Too much indecision. I feel like there needs to be some movement if you're dealing with a person here, especially if you're dealing with like a new person. For some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with a person where your relationship maybe was put on pause. Not really like a breakup necessarily, but more of like a break, or a pause is what I feel here. So it's like some of you, maybe you were with a person and just never really got off the ground. And I feel like for some of you, it's like someone needs to let go. here for this to work. If you're dealing with a person where it never got off the ground, I feel like someone was holding on too tightly to their past. I feel like they have a comfort zone and they have a hard time leaving it. If Aquarius, I hate to say it, if you're dealing with a Pisces, that would make perfect sense to me, just in general, right? So that would make sense. For others, I feel like you need to kind of let go of something else here with the Three of Swords. I feel like this is what you've already gone through. I feel like you already went through this period of suffering. I feel like you already went through a period of sadness with the Three of Swords. And now I feel like you're entering into this period of growth with the Eight of Wands. It's like you're entering into this period where things are about to move forward very quickly because the Eight of Wands is a card of acceleration. I think things are going to speed up for you here, Aquarius, and you're about to find more success. I do get travel here as well. A lot of you I feel like could be moving for some reason. Yeah, so I feel like you're kind of moving. For others, I feel like you tried to slow something down here. And you have the Seven of Cups here. I'm getting like racing thoughts in my head here, Aquarius. I feel like for some of you need to let go of the racing thoughts here. Like I feel like you maybe are having, it's like you're thinking of something, and then I feel like you think, like you could be thinking about love, for example, and maybe you're like, oh, I love this person. You could be thinking about a specific person, but then you're maybe like, oh, but is this wishful thinking? Is this person going to hurt me? It's like I get these racing thoughts going on in my head. So I'd say like, I feel like I said this to you the other night, Aquarius. I said, don't shoot yourself in the foot. Like 2 nights ago, I said that to you, I think. Or I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was you. And I feel this energy of needing to like make sure that you don't ruin something. I'm not saying you're ruining something. I don't really feel like we can ruin things that are meant for us in our life in the first place. But, I do think we can definitely make things harder than they need to be, right? So I feel for some of you, you could be dealing with a situation here that could actually be very easy. But I feel like this is saying don't overcomplicate something that's working, basically. And I do feel like if you could have a relationship. Maybe it's just working. But maybe you're like thinking, oh, this could be too good to be true. I don't think that. If it's working, it's working. Plain and simple, right? Same thing in work or business. If it's working right now, it's working. Plain and simple. I feel like that's all you need to focus on with this energy and get rid of all the what ifs with the Seven of Cups energy here, Aquarius. That's what I'll say to you. There you go. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Pisces, thank you for your patience, as always. Really appreciate it, Pisces. Pisces, you have the King of Wands here, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Damn, Pisces. You get the damn tonight. And the Star here. I'm only handing out 1 damn a night from now on. But look at this. Definitely some sort of wish coming in for you. I feel like you're taking action on something very quickly. For a lot of you, this could be entrepreneurial as well. If you're an entrepreneur, if you have your own business, every Pisces that I know has a side business or does something on the side, right? Sells something on Etsy or I don't know, something. So I feel for some of you, whatever you're doing here, any creative projects or anything you're working on the side, I feel like you're finally taking action on something here. I feel like you're finally seeing the way forward. I also feel like I'm getting this message about you trusting yourself, Pisces. Like I feel for a long time, maybe you just haven't been trusting yourself, or you've been thinking, like I feel like there are certain like ideas for projects that you've had, and it like I see these in different little sections like in my head, and I feel like some of them are things that you actually want to do. I think some of them are things that you think you should do. And what I mean by you should do is I feel like there are certain things in your life where you're like, I should do this because it'll make me money or whatever, but it won't really make you happy, And I feel like there are other things where you're like, I should do this because maybe people are telling you to do it. But then I think there's like one thing right in the middle. There's like something, and that thing in your middle, it's called your heart, Pisces. Trust me, I'm a Pisces. I am one cold ass, you know what, right? And so trust me, a lot of people say Pisces is too lovey-dovey and everything like that. Some of us are cold as ice, right? And I feel that this is your heart right here. I feel like that your heart, there's something where your heart is with this Six of Cups. This is like a project or a business, something you want to work on here. I say that because you have 2 cards of action here. I do feel like this could be love, and we'll talk about this in a minute, but for the most part, I feel like this is a project, something you really want to work on. It just feels right, is what I would say to you with this energy. I feel like you just feel it on a very deep level, and I feel that's what you need to do, because it's like you're not doing it because of money. You're not doing it because people tell you to do it. You're not doing it because you think it could work. You're doing it because you want to, and that's the difference here that I feel. It's like you're doing something because you actually want to do it, not because of any other reason. And it's more of like a passion here with the Knight of Wands. You're doing something because you're going to enjoy it, and I love it, Pisces. I do feel like there could be love here, of course. For you, could be a fire sign here. Yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles. Very, like, I feel like this is a very kind of straightforward connection. So if you have love coming in, could be any sign, but fire definitely stands out to me here. And I feel like it's very straightforward energy with the Four of Wands. There's like safety, security, comfort, protection here in this situation. And I feel like it's a very kind of just like straightforward, straight to the point energy here with the Four of Pentacles. I need more clarity on this for you here, Pisces. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You have the Five of Cups as well. I think you need to let go of any past regrets, Pisces. But you have the Knight of Swords here as well. There's, the top of this card here says unstoppable. So I feel for a lot of you, you're unstoppable at this time, Pisces. But I also feel like this is saying that if this is love, I feel like it'll move forward very quickly with the Knight of Swords. Could be an air sign or someone who has air in their chart as well, Pisces. But I love this energy for you, Pisces. Again, your overall energy is a star. Love it. So I feel like you're glowing up here, Pisces. I'm also getting something about renewal as well. I feel like something lifts you up here, but it's lifting you up in the sense that I feel you're feeling very happy with this energy. It's like something is fulfilling you. You know, normally on the star, she's like pouring water on the grass. And I almost feel there's this like exchange of energy. And what I mean by that is like if you're working on whatever this project is, Pisces, I feel like you feel awake, you feel alive, you feel energized when you're doing it. And so I feel like that's also like another clue that you're doing the right thing because it doesn't take energy from you. I feel like it's almost like you're channeling energy through you to be able to do whatever this is. So I love this for you, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of good energy. Definitely hope. And by the way, Aquarius, you were in Aquarius's reading. Aquarius is now in your reading. So some of you could be in Aquarius and love here, Pisces. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely guided at this time. You have the Messenger card here. So I feel for some of you, this is like you're being guided by your guides at this time. Love it. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. We're going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to give everybody a second here to pick their card. And 1, 2, and 3 here, people. If you pick card number 1, you have the Three of Wands and the Emperor here. I feel like you need to follow a plan. Definitely expansion. A lot of progress coming in for you here. I feel like you already have an idea of something that you want to do. I feel like you need to do it with this energy. Three of Wands, card of foresight. It's like you see the future. I feel like you see something that could be very successful. I feel like the Emperor is just saying take action. I feel like you just need to take your power back almost and move towards something here. Love it. If you pick card number 2, you have the King of Cups and the Judgment card here. For some of you, this is like an awakening that you're going through, I feel. I feel that this could be love. For some of you, this could be someone come back from the past, someone very kind, caring, compassionate, male, female, whatever. Again, I don't attach sex to my cards or gender, whatever. So I feel this could be a very balanced relationship returning to your life. Could be with a water sign. For others, this is some sort of epiphany. I feel like this like wake-up call energy here, but it's more of like an epiphany. It's like you're realizing something here. Yeah, some of you could be realizing something about an ending. I don't know, I feel like it helps you move forward in some way with the Judgment card because I'm getting something about you building up a resistance to something with the Judgment card. I have to clarify, I'm too nosy, people. Yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles here. No, you're balancing out. I feel like you are resisting people's the word that I can't say on YouTube. So I feel like you are resisting people's BS with this card here. And it's like I feel like you have your priorities straight at this time, card number 2. For card number 3, you have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups, moving towards love offer. I feel like for some of you, you're being guided towards love. You're being guided towards like true love with this energy. For others, I feel like you're setting yourself free. I'm getting the word trapped on the Six of Swords, but I feel like it's more saying that you're setting yourself free, like you have been trapped with the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Cups is your freedom. So, love it. But that's it. All right. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back on Sunday night at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure to come back. And also, all the weekly readings will be up by tomorrow, so make sure to check those out. All the weekly readings are up today. I don't even know what date is, okay? So, sorry. All the weekly readings are up on the channel. Starting tomorrow, the mid-monthly readings will be coming out, so make sure to check those out as well. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it, and have a good night.